Welcome to our channel, where today we tackle a critical issue in the tech world, OpenAI's Whisper. This AI transcription tool is gaining popularity in hospitals, but recent studies have shown it's capable of making serious mistakes. Can you imagine discussing your health with a doctor, only to find out that the transcription of your conversation included statements that were never made? That's right. Whisper is hallucinating text. Let's explore how this affects real lives. In studies conducted, researchers have discovered hallucinations in up to 80% of Whisper's transcriptions. That's staggering. Imagine a researcher finding errors in 8 out of 10 recordings. It's not just about getting a word wrong. It's about potentially altering information that could influence medical decisions. For instance, one study found non-existent medications like hyperactivated antibiotics. Talk about a scary thought. Currently, over 30,000 clinicians across more than 40 health systems are using Whisper-based transcription tools. That's a huge number. While the tool promises efficiency, the stakes are high when patient care is involved. Many health systems are rushing to embrace this technology, and we need to ask ourselves, are we moving too quickly? The implications for patient safety are profound. A Princeton professor emphasized that nobody wants a misdiagnosis. When doctors can't verify what was said because the original recording is deleted for privacy reasons, it puts patients at risk. How many more stories should we hear about errors that could have been prevented? Of course, the public reaction is mixed. Some people see the potential for saving time in medical record keeping, while others are rightly concerned about accuracy. We've seen people expressing frustration and fear online, saying, how can AI be trusted with such sensitive information? That's an important question we need to discuss. Where do you stand on this? Experts have labeled these fabricated statements as hallucinations. In a study analyzing more than 13,000 audio clips, researchers found 187 hallucinations, 38% of those containing harmful language like racial commentary or violent rhetoric. This is alarming, especially in environments like healthcare, where each word matters. So, as AI continues to integrate into various workflows, we must think critically about its reliability. What happens when tools that should support healthcare professionals instead introduce serious inaccuracies? This concerns not just medical professionals, but all of us. Let's take a moment to look at the broader landscape of AI technologies. With companies like OpenAI leading the charge, there's a heightened expectation for these tools to perform flawlessly. But as we've seen, the real-world applications aren't always living up to the hype. Are developers prioritizing efficiency over accuracy? Imagine being in a consultation, having your words altered or misrepresented. It's a scenario that's become all too plausible with Whisper's adoption in healthcare. And what about the doctor's role? Shouldn't they play a more critical part in verifying what goes into medical records? We can't ignore the rapid rise in AI adoption despite these challenges. While Whisper promises to free up doctors' time, we must ask ourselves, at what cost? The turbulence of AI in essential services like healthcare demands scrutiny, especially as OpenAI warns against using Whisper in high-risk decision-making contexts. Are healthcare providers heeding these warnings? The research findings are shocking, and they call for urgent attention. If nearly 50% of a machine's outputs are fabrications, how can medical professionals and patients trust those results? One former OpenAI employee remarked about the troubling confidence some users place in these systems. We need to address this issue with seriousness. Now, while there's an obvious need to progress with technology, it's just as critical to recognize and solve these issues. Companies like Nebula, which use Whisper, are already taking action by fine-tuning their tools for better accuracy. They acknowledge the hallucination problem and are working to prevent it. It's a great step toward a safer integration. And let's not forget the conversation this sparks in the AI community. We need to foster discussions around accountability and ethics. How do we ensure AI serves its intended users rather than creating more confusion? I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Let's keep the conversation going. I'm thankful for the experts and researchers that are assessing these technologies. Their insights are invaluable as we navigate this ever-evolving landscape. Together, we can advocate for more thorough testing and regulatory standards before these tools are deployed in sensitive areas. Despite these knocks against AI, there are still significant benefits to be gained from such technologies. When applied correctly, they can potentially improve efficiencies in health settings without compromising patient care. It's essential to remember that it all comes down to how we use these tools. So, as we evaluate AI tools going forward, let's remain vigilant. Set high standards and question the readiness of such technologies for deployment in high-stakes situations. Keeping our health and safety in mind should always be the priority. If you found this video valuable and insightful, please hit that subscribe button. I'm dedicated to bringing you high-quality content that explores the latest in AI and technology. Join the community where we can learn and grow together. Your feedback is crucial in improving our offerings, so drop your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement means so much to me. Let's create a supportive environment where we can share our opinions on the risks and rewards of AI. Together, we can build a community that values accuracy, transparency, and and thoughtful dialogue in technology. Thank you for tuning in today to explore OpenAI's Whisper and its impacts. Remember, with great technology comes great responsibility. As we push boundaries, let's also ensure we're paving the way for safe and informed use. Before you go, check out our other videos on this topic and keep the learning alive. Don't forget to follow me on social media for real-time updates and discussions.